I said that weird. Since we tried the first this, oh my gosh. Struggle. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video I'm going to be sharing a Sam's Club grocery haul with you guys. So it's been a minute since we've been to Sam's Club and we stocked up on some stuff today. I'm excited to go through it. So if you guys enjoy this video or find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get started with what we got today. So Adam and I ran there and we definitely needed some produce and some different like proteins and stuff. So I feel really good. We got some good stuff and the produce looked really good this time. Starting with the produce, I got some blueberries. So I get these every time. I like that they have the big container and I use them mostly for my yogurt or just like a fruit bowl, or if I'm going to be having like French toast or pancakes, I usually like to add berries to them. Then we have just been going through grapes like crazy between Adam and I because he likes to pack them for work and I like to have them with breakfasts or lunches. Mostly lunches, I feel like. But after I finish my lunch, I always want something sweet, and grapes have been so satisfying lately. So we actually got two things of them, two big things. So we got some red and some green seedless grapes. I don't know which one I prefer. Honestly, it switches. I feel like I usually like to get the red and Adam usually likes the green. Yeah. But we like them both, honestly, and it's just a good, convenient 0-point sweet option that really helps to satisfy my sweet tooth. So I usually have them after a meal, like breakfast or lunch, and sometimes I make them into like a fruit cup, like I said, with some blueberries and strawberries. I've been doing that, and especially in summer, I just crave fruit even more because it's so refreshing. So we're getting to the summer season soon, and I'm excited for that weather, but anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. I got two things of grapes. Okay, then I got some bell peppers, so I actually got two bags. I just have the one right here, though. We already put the other one in the garage fridge, and these are just really nice because they do hold up in the fridge and last, and that's why I like to buy them from Sam's, because they're just cheaper and they're always really nice big peppers. But I like to get these for veggie mixes or for different meals if I'm going to be making like a pasta or pizza where I just need like a bell pepper. I feel like a lot of times I use it for pasta, but I also use it to make my batch of veggie mix, which has pepper, onion, and zucchini, and I use that for so many different meals. So got some peppers for 0 points. Another thing that I already ran outside to the fridge was one of these bags of apples. So I got two of these, just Honeycrisp apples. I have one every single day after dinner. So I like to stock up at Sam's Club because, again, they're usually cheaper there and they're usually pretty good. Like, they are good produce. They look good. So got two bags. Those are 0 points, and I have one every day after dinner. Okay, then we are making pineapple and Canadian bacon pizzas for dinner. So we needed to get some pineapple. This pineapple looks really good. It looks really juicy. And again, another 0-point item. I'll use a couple of these tonight for when I make the pizza, and then the rest of it we'll use as just like a snack if we make a snack plate, or again, Adam can pack some for lunch. I can just have it after my lunch, and it's a good sweet 0-point option, and it looks really good. Then for those pineapple pizza bakes, we also wanted Canadian bacon, so I like to get this from Sam's. Sometimes I'll freeze it, but sometimes we actually go through it fast enough that I don't even need to freeze one of these. It comes with two separate sections. This is just a good high protein option that's low in points. It's 1 point for 3 slices and 60 calories. It's got 1 gram of fat, 2 carbs, and 10 grams of protein. I usually just use this for breakfast sandwiches, for breakfast bowls, anything breakfast it works really well for, but also if we do just sandwiches or pizza bakes where we want Canadian bacon, this works well, and it's a good low point high protein option. Okay, another good high protein option is shrimp. So we tried this for the first time a while ago, and since then we've repurchased it a bunch of times because it's really good. It's really refreshing, and it's just shrimp ceviche, which I feel like I said it wrong last time. I don't know, but it's pretty much shrimp and like pico de gallo. It's got like onions and tomatoes and jalapeno. It looks like it's got cilantro and cucumber, and then it's also got limes and lime juice. So this entire thing is 0 points. There's nothing in it that has points to it, but it's really high in protein. So it has 2.5 servings. One serving is 100 calories and 16 grams of protein. And I think we're gonna just cook up some tortillas and put this on them, and it's gonna be so good. So this is just a really refreshing thing. Again, another thing that I really like in the summer, but it's like getting me in the mood for summer because it's so refreshing. Okay, then I got a decent amount of seafood this time. I don't know why. I do like to stock up at Sam's Club because they have some good seafood options. But first of all, their salmon is my favorite. I've gotten salmon at like Aldi, Walmart, Trader Joe's, a bunch of other places, and the Sam's Club one is always my favorite. So it's their Atlantic salmon fillet portions. They're skinless and boneless, and they're individually wrapped, and this bag comes with 2.5 pounds. For the serving of about 4 ounces, which is like 2/3 of a fillet, it's 230 calories, 15 grams of fat, and 23 grams of protein. So a very high protein option, and it's 0 points on Weight Watchers. I think I'm gonna panko crust these, which is what I've been doing. And this was the original salmon I got when I made it the first time. And I liked that it made much more like cube shapes because it's a little bit like chunkier of salmon, whereas the other fillets I got were much flatter. So that's one of the reasons I really like this salmon. It's a little bit more like meaty, if that makes sense, but a good 0 point high protein option. And then another 0 point high protein option that I love is shrimp, like I mentioned. So I got this giant bag of large raw shrimp. It's also peeled, it has no tail, so it's perfect. It's quick and easy to just like grab a handful if I need it. I like having this big bag like this with a zipper, and sometimes I even use it to make like a quick lunch. So I've been on such a shrimp kick lately, and that's why I got this giant bag. But for the serving of about 4 ounces, which there's 12 servings in this container, it's 90 calories, 0 points on Weight Watchers. It's got 1 gram of fat and 20 grams of protein. So I like to season this with a bunch of different things. Honestly, you can switch it up. I have a hot honey seasoning that works really well, but I also have like a bang bang shrimp seasoning and just seafood seasoning. So I try to change it up. Sometimes we do shrimp tacos, sometimes I do pasta with shrimp, and sometimes I just like eat shrimp cooked. I just love it. So this will be a good high protein option, and I'm just trying to have it more and more because I like it so much. Okay, then another fish that I got. So I was just thinking maybe these would be good, honestly, like panko crusted too, or as like fish sticks, but I got some mahi-mahi, and these come individually wrapped as well. They are skinless and boneless, and for the serving of 4 ounces raw, it's 100 calories, and there's about 8 servings in the container. So yeah, this one is 2 pounds. It's 100 calories, a half gram of fat, and 21 grams of protein. I think this would actually be really good seasoned like this with like a pasta dish, but also I think it'd be really good crusted and put on a sandwich or something, or in tacos. So I'm gonna play around and see what I can come up with for those. But I'm excited. Like I said, a lot of high protein options, and all of those are 0 points. Another 0 point thing that I got so much 0 point stuff today, but I got some tuna. So we needed more cans of tuna. We still have a few of the packets left, but I like to have the cans as well because it's a bigger serving size. This is a 0 point item. It's 90 calories for 1 can, a half gram of fat, and it's got 20 grams of protein. This keeps me full. Sometimes I'll just make a can with some Greek yogurt or light mayo and some seasonings, and then maybe add like onion or pickle to it, and then have a snack plate with it, or I'll put it on bread and make a sandwich, or with crackers, or sometimes I even put it on like a flatbread and bake it in the oven with some cheese on it and make like a tuna melt. So many things. Also tuna pasta, tuna noodles are one of my favorite dishes, and they're so easy to make. So that's something in my cookbook. A meal that I make almost every single week, and I use cans of tuna for that. Got more of this, it's a 12 pack. Okay, then we needed some more olive oil non-stick spray. So this is just what I use whenever I make like a veggie mix, or I'm prepping something or cooking a meal. It just works really well to spray the pan with this instead of adding some extra oil. It's 0 points. Of course, I do still use olive oil for different recipes, but I just don't use it all the time, and this is really convenient to have on hand. Then we needed more of this. I actually just finished this one up. This is one of our favorite seasonings to use. I really like to use it on garlic bread, but also veggies and potatoes. It's just the roasted garlic and herb Weber seasoning. Also, this sauce is so good, and we didn't need it yet, but we're just gonna have a backup because I don't know when we'll be going to Sam's next, and we're running kind of low on it. But it is the Kinder's Japanese barbecue sauce. It's got soy, ginger, and garlic. It's 30 calories for 1 tablespoon, 7 carbs, 6 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of protein. And it's 2 points for that serving. And this is one I've actually been buying instead of the Panda Express Mandarin teriyaki sauce. They're both pretty similar, but I just like the flavor of this one, and it's convenient in the squeeze bottle. I get the big bottle from Sam's. I don't always use the full tablespoon serving for like one dish. A lot of times I use it when I'm making a recipe and then I just calculate it, but it's a little bit higher point of a sauce, but definitely worth it. I needed some Parmesan cheese, and I realized this thing was like $9, and I spend like $4 on the little ones. So I just got this, and I'm gonna freeze some of it once I open it and then have the rest in the fridge because I do use shredded Parmesan a lot. I feel like when I use Parmesan, I use a smaller serving because it has a lot of flavor to it. So I use this for pasta, veggies, potatoes, again, anything like that, but it's always a nice ingredient to have on hand. The serving for a 1/4 cup is 110 calories, 8 grams of fat, and it's got 9 grams of protein. Okay, we haven't gotten these in a while. These are the Members Mark grilled chicken breasts. So they've been having some Italian herb seasoned ones that are like fresh at the area where there's like pre-prep foods, and we've been buying those, but I didn't see them today, so these work just as well. They're 150 calories for 1 piece and 0 points on Weight Watchers, 3.5 grams of fat, and 29 grams of protein. So high in protein. They have really good flavor to them. They honestly taste like they were just freshly grilled. I think that they're pretty juicy and they don't get dried out like a lot of chicken like this does. And a lot of times I like to use it for bowls or wraps where I add like queso and hummus to it. These are 0 points and a good option to have on hand. They also make good chicken sandwiches. We needed some more eggs, so just a good 0 point food. I have these for breakfast all the time and then I just use them for different recipes. We like to get the pasture raised like this and they are 0 points on Weight Watchers. I got some ground chicken, so I might do like chicken meatballs or chicken burgers with this, but this is 3 pounds, so I'll probably separate it too and use it for 2 different things. Maybe I'll do like 1.5 pounds for burgers and 1.5 pounds for meatballs at different times. It is 4 points for the serving of 4 ounces, so it's not 0 points because it's not 99% lean or chicken breast. But for that serving, it's got 160 calories, 9 grams of fat, and 22 grams of protein. So it's a good high protein option, and I just like to have variety with like ground turkey, ground chicken, and like the seafood and stuff. I really do like to focus on having high protein options, so it's nice to mix it up with things like this. Then we needed some chicken bites, and we ended up just getting both because honestly, Adam and Trevor go through a lot of these, and Adam really likes to use them for his breakfast, especially like breakfast burritos, or sometimes he'll even do like chicken and waffles using the Kodiak waffles. The home style boneless chicken bites are 160 calories for 3 ounces. They have 5 grams of fat, 17 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 13 grams of protein. And for that serving, it's 4 points on Weight Watchers, which is actually the same as these, which we got these because these have more of like a Chick-fil-A flavor to them. They've got like that pickle flavor, whereas the other ones are a little bit more plain and more like the Just Bare, I would say. But 4 points for the serving of about 4 pieces. It's 150 calories, 5 grams of fat, 12 carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and 13 grams of protein. And a lot of times that chicken's nice when we do like an appetizer night or something and we need like one more thing. We like to have like some chicken bites that are kind of like chicken nuggets or something. So those are always a good option. Then we got some corn tortillas. So they sell these at Sam's Club, which I feel like it's so random because they're not even that much bigger of a pack, but actually maybe there's more in here than when I buy them at the store. So anyway, these are gluten-free. They are 3 points for 2 or 4 points for 3 of them. For the serving of 2, it's 100 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 21 carbs. It's got 2 grams of fiber and 3 grams of protein. And I don't know why, these have just become my favorite to have like shrimp tacos or even like ground turkey tacos or quesadillas. They just have really good flavor when you cook them on the stove, and it really just tastes like authentic, like as if we were going to like a Mexican restaurant. So I like these and I've been using them a lot. And they also make good chips in the air fryer. Then I love that Sam sells these now. So these are the large La Banda tortillas. These used to be really hard for us to find. I feel like we'd only find them at like Meijer, and then randomly they'd appear at Walmart, but now they're always at Sam's. And I just like the larger ones because I like to just have one and use it for like a big burrito or breakfast wrap or turkey BLT wrap or something like that. It's 90 calories for a tortilla, 2 grams of fat, 23 carbs, 18 grams of fiber, and 5 grams of protein. And it's 2 points for 1 on Weight Watchers. Adam got some buffalo chicken dip, so this is one of his favorites. It is 3 points for the serving of 2 tablespoons. It's got 60 calories, 4 grams of fat, 1 carb, 1 gram of sugar, and 4 grams of protein. It's really good heated up, but sometimes he also just eats it cold. Honestly, with like cucumbers and pretzels, it's really good as just like a snacking dip. He also likes to spread it onto his tortillas when he makes a wrap, and he'll add chicken and veggies, and then he can have a little bit of this, which he really enjoys, and kind of have it in moderation with the veggies and the protein and stuff. Then I haven't seen these in a while, but I feel like we got them last year. They are the Clio mini Greek yogurt bars. So they have the flavors cherry and raspberry. For 1 bar, it's 3 points on Weight Watchers. They're both 60 calories, 3 grams of fat, 6 carbs, 5 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of protein. And for me, they're just like a good sweet snack that I can have. 3 points isn't that bad. They have yogurt, so they have some protein in them. And I just really like that they're the mini bars because then I can just have one after like lunch or something like that. Okay, we needed more of these. So we like to get the big bag from Sam's Club. The serving for about 11 crackers is 3 points on Weight Watchers. It's 110 calories, 24 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 2 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. And this is something that we like to use with different dips if we buy them, or sometimes I'll just add some to my snack mix, or when I make tuna, I really like to dip these in tuna. 3 points isn't bad for the serving, and I just always love those when I want something salty. Then we got some Crunch Master, which they actually had a big box of the avocado toast ones too. too. It looks like they're like phasing these ones out because they were in a different section with only a few, and then they had a bunch of the avocado toast. So we kind of prefer these, although the avocado toast do have good flavor. I just love how salty these are and the seeds in them. They're the multi-grain Crunchmaster 5-seed crackers. And for the serving of 14 crackers, it's 4 points on WeightWatchers. It's 130 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 22 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, and 3 grams of protein. So this is kind of similar to the pretzels where I like to use them in different dips, or if I make tuna or I'm having like a snack plate. These are so good for a snack plate. Then we saw these and had to grab them. I don't know if we've gotten these from Sam's. I feel like we've only gotten the smaller bags of these, but they are the Daily Crave. So it's a brand we've tried a few times. These are their Taco Delicious fries. So they have like a dill flavor to them. I don't know, I feel like they had good flavoring. I honestly can't remember. I just remember that we liked them last time we had them. So we got the big bag of them. For the serving of an ounce, which is about 60 fries, it's 4 points on WeightWatchers. It's 130 calories, 7 grams of fat, 16 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, and 1 gram of protein. These are gluten-free, which also the Crunchmaster are gluten-free. I meant to say that. And they just have good flavor. They're a good salty snack. I think I'll probably use them to add to snack mixes. So sometimes I don't even do the full 4-point serving. I'll do like a half serving, which is still 30 fries. And I'll mix that with some air pop popcorn and maybe like one other snack. And it makes a snack mix that satisfies my salty cravings. Okay, so we were looking at the different protein shakes that they had and decided to try these for the first time. So we've never tried them. They are made with Fairlife protein. They are Core Power high protein milkshakes, and the flavor we got is chocolate. So this came with 10 of them, and they're 4 points for one on WeightWatchers, which is just a little bit higher. The one I use, the Salted Caramel Quest, is 3 points. And then the normal Fairlife are 3, but this one has way more protein. It says 42 grams for one bottle. So I was even saying we could just do like half a bottle at a time in our protein coffee, or maybe if we want a full bottle, it would help us to stay full even longer. So one bottle has 230 calories. It's got 3.5 grams of fat, 9 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 7 grams of sugar, and 42 grams of protein. And it doesn't have any added sugar, that's just from the dairy. And it's got 42 grams of protein. So this will be something we try out. Adam's been enjoying bringing these to work because, again, it keeps him full longer throughout the day. And I think I'm just gonna try them out and see what I think of them too, although I just love my Quest Salted Caramel so much. Okay, then the last thing we got. So we were tempted by a few different mixes today, and this is the one we ended up getting. It is a lemon blueberry trail mix. So of course Adam couldn't pass it up. If you guys don't know, he loves anything lemon blueberry. He freaked out when he saw it, and honestly, I thought it sounded really, really good too. It's got a lot of stuff in it, and it's 6 points for the serving of 3 tablespoons. So a little bit higher. It seems like it's got like a decent amount of like kind of candied stuff in it, but something that we can have in moderation and enjoy, and we're excited to try it. For the serving of 3 tablespoons, it's 140 calories, 9 grams of fat, 12 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 9 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of protein. Like I said, that has 6 points in it. And then the trail mix has seasoned peanuts, seasoned honey glazed almonds, lemon yogurt flavored covered almonds, blueberry pie crust pieces, lemon flavored dried apples, and dried blueberries. And Adam's like out of his seat already wanting to try this. I can tell. I could see the second I went to grab it, he was like in his chair ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and try it. It does say limited time offering, but
so we need to know if we need to go get more.
Exactly. Okay. Smells pretty good. It looks very like Eastery.
It does. I mean, that's probably why they had it out.
I didn't even realize that. It looks really good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try some individual things. Let's try the blue thing. What is that?
I don't know.
Cheers. Oh, that's the pie crust.
Oh.
Then these must be the lemon almonds.
Cheers.
Lemon almonds are good.
Seasoned honey glazed. Cheers. Mm-hmm.
Peanuts.
Cheers.
Blueberry. Cheers.
What's this?
Oh, I didn't get that. That's the apple. Is it blueberry flavored apple or lemon? Lemon flavored apple. Wait, I could just eat a bag of that.
Yeah.
What is that? Of course, there's not that many of those.
What is that? That's so good. Whole hand. Cheers.
Okay, that was pretty good.
That was really good.
We'll definitely eat all that.
Yes, I will.
So that wraps up the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. We got a good round of groceries. We are stocked for the week, and yeah, ready to go. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.